Kwasiafo Hene, me catch you. Say, you can't stop the shine of a blazing child. Kwasiafo Hene.
Mame Mao Akwaba Emfa Umbra Ghana Nsem TVGH so wofre me Adwoa searching. Ebusuafo Ghana fo abekasa. Na it seems say na Ghana fo I realize it. Omo mistakes on one yentino. If you dare come for NPP fo a, omo so be come for us in the pakro no. Ohimbi endra obetena internet ne so na the way I was see kasa no. Impenefo mo krom ya mo bese be ko heaven meboa. Mom pese e be ko heaven mu si heaven kwan no mu si no because in some way be fi mo anu aba no e yensem ese se yedi mo atem na wo abetela ho say yen sentence NPP life imprisonment je say or catch say my fa NPP for bakra
Kufuado Bawumia administration should be sentenced to 40 years political wilderness, right from the national level to the regional executives to the constituency. The MPP owes Ghana that to clean up the whole system and allow a new breed of people who are selfless.
Now His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the former president, our Ghana CEO Kwame Nkrumah. After Kwame Nkrumah, president bien was John Dramani Mahama. Na papa, into what na see a alumini gu kom na wo kasa kwasi asem na wo gu say. Papa, in the first place, where the Ghana for them because what me should yam say a man penny for more betna Ghana komyosu na after Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, John Dramani Mahama no wo dia. Clearly you are insulting us. And the Ghana for ya bodam. Papa, we can attend video on the kind of catch the yabodam because the more the man can for John Dramani Mahama back. Na papa wo meka nche yen say John Dramani Mahama Kwame Nkrumah nti yen sentence NPP for ya krofo nanado nanado nti papa ntumi nsiw no ne sika kra wo wi a na o memeje magana fo na Dr. Bawumia ye say man ye nto abema Dr. Bawumia oba na betu yamfo nya sabe na wo ade betu yamfo.
He can go to the churches. He can go to the fetish priests and do his campaigns. He can do his campaign even whilst he's making love to his wife. But Ekosiaga.
No, him wedi and send betu jano. Ghana phobia man reply. Our more HS Dr. Bawumia de. Obi ntimi endomede yakopon ehira no. Papa yakopon ehira no. Na 2024 na wamba no. Na yakopon ononim ni oye ntia Dr. Bawumia mba. Eno de John Dramani Mahama ba pese o kire Ghana fo ye nyansa. Nyansa no so de asua wi nti papa. Nkwasi asem na oto wo pese o keka kire yente. Make us enche some Hene de two and you reply Ghana for being so a day amano.
Kwasiafo Hene, me catch you. Say, you can't stop the shine of a blazing child. Kwasiafo Hene, me catch you. Say, you can't stop the shine of a blessed child. We hear there, Dr. Bawumia, obey president. We hear, Dr. Beba. We hear, Dr. Beba. Dr. No Beba. And so me catch you. Say, Sikana jo Mahama oni lodina oria a odi blewa odi nu wi ni tramo na usori na etu ne kwasiasem kikano ohin kwasiafo Hene mi ka chewo say Sikana jo Mahama eni lodina oria di blewo na odi nu wi ni tramo no na uwi a na tu ne kwasiasem kikano ye ba sa sikano ye be GF wo you will go to jail una obeko jail. Because John Mahama awia yesika dia brewa wudia no wi ni tramo entu nu wi na tu ne kwasiasem we ubema amakwala atutosogu wenim poa ubema kwala atutosogu wenim poa because such a human be like this, how can a chief do politics? A cheap chief who just we kwasiapeni e ba ni saying na penny for am work road am mama papa we so be ye Hene. Ohini so your politics. Me bisa wo Hene or your politics. Now me bisa wo Hene say only evidence are your court. If you don't get evidence, you go court. Say Aquasi Hene me catch your Gyimifuo Hene me catch you. Say we yet Dr. Bawumia de obey president. Like Dr. Bawumia ba Sikana jo Mahama ni crop for no mu wi abrewa wo di concern kwasi asem no. Sa sikana ye ba ye be GF wo. One fast number, you will go to jail. I tell you.
Achim asuomu konti hene kwasi mpeni wakonia beta. Abuwa na bew wakonia beta. Wahu sani epitiregu nsuomu a oya hantan sifa nanso woye ni pia onye enamu bia hweni ne ho a kire se obetimi aya hantan biem saa na wo nipadua wosi ho isisi waye de atwa ho ahia eni dibre na awo no eni ne ma wo ye nipa mu eni ne ma wo ya hantan na emom se ye tu science sia na wo ye bola aboa na be wo paviate wo wani mu den say anapabini wo fi kankan kwase ampani a wo fro ho konti hene we mu na atekro mu bu oman ebu kuro nti na mu kuro no enkoso ne nya na na be bie kuro ni mu a sa woni Bawumia nya wo ne yanya wo we ye warning sa me be ye video fa wo a me di watama ma wo kra be ho.
Yeah, a quick one. Now, up here is Aquasi Ringgold, the former Hene of Assume, the so-called chief that constantly we have been seeing him on media attacking the MPP. Pay attention and let me give you the genesis, the reason why he's doing that. And I'll play the video, then you watch. Now, when you check up here, that is the picture of Aquasi and the deputy finance minister when he went and inaugurated him as the board chairman of Ghana Commodity Exchange in 2025. Now, why is Aquasi constantly attacking the MPP? In 2024, Aquasi Ringgold, he was distooled as Hene of Assume because of misconduct. And from there, Aquasi believed that the MPP played a role that led his distoolment, that made them to distool him. He believed that MPP people influenced and he was distooled. So Aquasi, since after he was distooled, Aquasi started attacking the MPP. But you know Ghana, the media, they are aware that he's not a Hene. But to get a better headline and to also make his words look more heavier, they will put that Hene of Assume. But the facts remain that he was distooled and is nowhere near that position again. Now, one thing I like about Aquasi Ringgold is that he's a smart man. When he attacked the MPP, and the NDC came into power, they were sharing positions and they forgot of Aquasi. So quickly, Aquasi called bloggers to his house. But as a man who is very wise, he didn't attack President John Dramani Mahama. He started attacking Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia again, just like he did in 2024. Then quickly, it got to the president attention that this happens to be one of the chiefs that we used against the MPP. We didn't give him anything, and they gave him reward. That is how come the deputy finance minister went and inaugurated him as a board chairman of Ghana Exchange Commodities. You get it? So get your facts right. The media, you can't force them how to write their headlines. They want things that will catch Ghanaians' attention. Now Aquasi has used certain words again. You know, it's now agenda. It is their agenda boy, and Bank of Ghana losses are there. So they have pushed Aquasi to say something. Let's pay attention and listen to what Aquasi said. Just listen to the words he used. Pay attention.
That Ghanaians must sentence that generation of thieves, that generation of robbers and looters to 40 years in the wilderness.
Yeah, so you heard the words. Imagine MPP member or a Ghanaian calling President John Dramani Mahama and Professor Jenano Puku Ajimai that they are armed robbers, they are thieves, and they are looters. This current dictatorship governance we are witnessing, certainly they will call you to come to police station with evidence to show that Mahama is actually an armed robber or Professor Jenano Puku Ajimai is actually a thief. But this is the current state of Ghana. They have monopolized insult and attacks and accusations. It has become the NDC's personal property. If you are not insulting someone on behalf of NDC, you don't have the right to insult or attack. This is how they monopolize it. Look at the words he used against the MPP. This should tell you the reason why he was destroyed. The chief, words like this cannot come out from a reasonable or a proper chief that is leading people. Yes, we know that all chiefs belong to political parties, but because of the positions they are holding, they are mindful of how they use their words. But this is now an agenda former Hene of Asuom that is going around parading himself as a chief or a Hene. You get it? So what all that he's doing revenge.